Hello my sweets, it's Keisha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome and thank you so much for choosing to watch my video. In today's Christmas in July video, I'll be showing you how I made these sweet gingerbread picks perfect for your holiday tree or any other arrangements. If you'd like to see how, just keep watching. What I have here are some ornaments. I believe these must be some kind of DIY ornaments, clearly, since there's nothing on them. But they're the paper mache ones that are $2.99 for a 2-pack from Hobby Lobby. And I actually got these in between last Christmas and the Christmas before. And I still had them in my stash, so I decided I wanted to do something with them. So basically what I have done is, or what I'm going to do is just pull the string out. Or I guess I'm not going to pull the string out. I'm going to cut the string off here. And then, let's see, I'm just going to kind of poke that hole back down so that the paint will just kind of cover them. So I actually have 6 of these, so I would have gotten 3 packs. And I'm going to be, or I did mix up some paint here, and the 3 colors that I used are Territorial Beige, Nutmeg Brown, and Harvest Orange. And it's mainly Territorial Beige, and then I mixed in just a little bit of the Nutmeg Brown and just a couple drops of the Harvest Orange to spice it up. So I'm going to go ahead and begin painting these. I'm going to be painting them on all sides, front, back, and sides. So I'm just going to get started doing that. And I did previously paint 4 of the other ones because I had leftover paint from another project that I did. The gingerbread head. And I'm not sure if that video is going to come out before this one or what order I'm going to be putting them in. But I did use that leftover paint on the other 4 so as not to waste it. And I decided to mix some more. Of course, it's not going to be the exact same color match, so I tried to go a little bit lighter with these just to give variety in the picks. So I'll show a comparison of those when I bring the other ones onto the scene. So I'm going to let the front dry on these for a little bit and then flip them and do the back, and then I'll likely go around and do another coat. So I've gotten the gingerbreads all painted up, and you can see here, or maybe you can't tell, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this color is just a little bit lighter than this color. So what I would suggest is if you have a lot of painting to do and you do need to mix your paint colors, to mix up a larger batch than what you think you might need. Okay, so we're going to get to working on some of these now. So I have one of the gingerbread people here, and I have this 3D fabric paint, which is basically puffy paint. And this is the Dollar Tree version, but I also have the actual name brand version in different colors, which I'm going to be getting into. But I'm going to start off with this white, and to avoid splatters, or you know when it does that sound, you just want to make sure you have all the color coming down to the tip and the air bubbles going up to the bottom of the jar here. So I'm going to start this one with the little toupee here, and I'm just going to come down doing some little, almost like teardrops, or just some little hair. Okay. And I will do another one here because I'm going to be doing 3 like this style, and I'm going to try to set it to where you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to come down in the middle and do kind of like a teardrop shape. Like that. Then I'm going to come off to the side and do another one. like that, and then come off to the other side and do another one like that. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and do this last one. Next, I'm going to come in and do the customary squiggles that you see on the Gingerbread People. So I'm just kind of freehand some squiggles. And I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these and then start on this next stack here. Okay, so I have the other three here that I'm going to be working on. And with this one, I'm going to put a little necklace on here. So I'm just going to come in and do some little swirls right at the neck, just like that. So it's almost looking like, which I'm sure these are going to fuse together because that's what happens. I did want the loops just a little bit more open in the middle, but that's okay. But it's almost like the top of like a Hostess cupcake is what it reminds me of. So I'm going to do these other two, and then I'm going to go around and do the squigglies on the arms and the legs. Okay, so here I have Cameo Pink by Apple Barrel, and I'm going to be putting in some cheeks. So I'm just going to dip the brush in, and then I'm going to just come down and tap this on here while spinning the brush. Okay. I'm going to do this one also. Alright, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a pencil and just do some little dots. I'm trying not to do too much on these because I went and didn't make any, I don't have any touch-up paint in this exact color. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to minimize any mistakes that I make, which we'll see. But I'm going to come in with this black puffy paint. And I'm going to just do 2 dots for the eyes. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with this red. I'm going to do an oval nose. And then I'm going to come back in with the black. This is where I'm super nervous. Come on. And give him a smile. That's what we have right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and all the rest of them. All right, so I decided to make some little bows, and the main body of the bows is this ribbon from Dollar Tree. It came out in the Valentine's season, so I have that. And then I also have some baker's twine here. All of them are from Dollar Tree with the exception of this pink one. This one's actually from Hobby Lobby. And then I also have this package that I picked up last year of a variety of ribbons from Dollar General, and it was $5. And I used some of that for the center part of this bow. And then the other ones I'm using for, like, here's the pink one, and then here's the red one. So I'm going to show you how I did this bow. Not really a bow maker. I'm not too good at it, I should say. But I keep trying. So all I'm going to do is loop this to about the size that I need. And I'm just going to measure it up against this one here. And then I have this red wire here from the automotive section of Dollar Tree. So I just have a little piece of it here that I'm going to use. And then in the center, I'm just going to fold it in towards me and then fold the ends back so it has like a little like accordion fold to it. And I'm going to take this wire and place it around the bow, and then I'm going to twist that wire in the back. So I'm just going to do one twist first, and then I'm going to make sure that I have it centered before I tighten it down, and it looks like I do. So now I'm going to just take my pliers here and do another 2 twists, and then take my dusty and crusty wire cutters, and then all I'm going to do is come back with these needle nose pliers and kind of squish down that wire that's back there so it doesn't poke out too far. So that's what we have so far. Okay, so next I'm going to come in. This is the other color that I have from the Dollar Tree Baker's Twine. And what I'm going to do is take a little bit of hot glue on the back. And secure this in place. And then I'm going to take and wrap this around 3 times. Okay, and then I'm going to come on the opposite side. Okay, so since these tend to kind of fray a little bit before I actually cut it off, I'm just going to add another dab of glue. And then just kind of press it flat. Then I'm going to take and cut off the excess. Okay. And then just before I go to attach them to our gingerbread people, I'm just going to fluff them a little bit, so they're not so flat on the ends, the actual bow part. Okay, so that's what we have. So next I'm going to go ahead and attach these bow ties and hair ribbons to my people here. And so I'm going to put a dollop of glue. And then go ahead and attach it, just like that. Isn't he adorable? And there we are. I have some of these mini ornaments that I picked up last year from Walmart. They were $1.98. They were the 6-pack of mini ornaments. I imagine that they're going to have them again this year if you don't happen to have these on hand and you want to recreate this project. So hopefully they'll have them. So what I'm going to do is take my trusty wire cutters and just cut this hanging loop off. Of these ornaments. And then I'm going to attach one of these to each one of my little gingerbread men here. So I was sitting here and I realized that I forgot to put buttons on them, and I was wondering why they looked kind of funny. So I'm going to go ahead and just use some white acrylic paint here. And it's just an apple barrel white paint. And I have this big paint brush. This one's actually a Dollar Tree brush, a wash brush. And I'm just going to use that to make the buttons. Now I did make some little placement marks as guidelines for me to follow. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow them. And we have our 3 buttons. So for the last step in making these picks, I have some skewers that I painted white already. And I have a piercing tool here from Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do is go up in here and pierce a hole. And I'm going to do that on all of them. And then I'm going to go ahead and insert the skewer. Try not to break it. I'm going to cut off just a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to get it up to that paint line that I left. And then now what I'm going to do is go ahead and apply some hot glue. And I'm going to carefully place it. Now I did have a little glue come out, so I'm going to go ahead and just clean that off. And there's our pick. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And picks are done. So now you can stick this however you want to coming out of your tree. You have some cute gingerbread people to decorate your tree with. Stay tuned for final pictures. I really love how these gingerbread pigs came out. They have so many uses. So tell me, how would you use them? If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And remember, love, inspire, create. See you next time.